will be kicking off for Colorado. Gary Bryant, speedy receiver, back deep for the Ducks. And Bryant will get the opportunity to start this game, and he spins his way and somehow kept his balance as he gets out towards the 27-yard line. Sprint left for Nix. And he was chased down and pursued by Silman Craig.
Total control of his offense the way Nix is.
2nd and 11. Bucky Irving's going to be able to get something big off the left side, and more breaking a tackle. Travis Hunter, the star lockdown cornerback for Colorado, injured last week on a hit that drew a penalty. Nix quickly to the outside and is back to Franklin, and this Ducks offense is in rhythm, Jesse.
Franklin one-on-one out to the left side against Amari and Cooper. This is basically modern-day triple option offense. Zone read with an attachment, get it to the tight end. There's the block right there, just a little bit of a jersey pull right in front of the referee. But Joe, this matchup between these two.
2nd and 10. Nix with plenty of time, and he goes underneath again to Tez Johnson.
Led all quarterbacks in the FBS. But after this nice completion here to Tez Johnson in the slot, you're in a position.
Whittington into the end zone for a Ducks touchdown.
Patrick Herbert right here getting a block on Jordan Dominic and allowing a cutback for Whittington. You've got to be able to set that edge outside. Great job using his hands and leverage.
Here's a guy who loves the spotlight. His quarterback, his son, Shador. And he's going to complete his first pass of the game.
Has already been sacked 15 times this year. They've got to do a better job protecting him in this one.
He leads the nation in 3rd downs, but this 3rd and 7 is going to be well short as he was looking for Jimmy Horn there. Now he's putting 11 guys on the field to try to take him down. Whittington. Well blocked for Noah Whittington, and another chunk play for Oregon. Shiloh Sanders. It's a Coach Prime's other son with the tackle. Orbit motion from Franklin. Irving stacked up, trying to break free, kept his balance somehow, and fights his way to the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, loaded backfield with Bo Nix. Nix, quarterback run, and then a throw, and then getting into the end zone is Casey Kelly. But this is what happened moments ago.
Yeah, great job and individual effort by Bo Nix, fighting off the tackle, finding Casey Kelly for the score, and it's all Ducks early, 14-0, 13-0.
Gonna take a shot downfield and nearly intercepted as he was looking for Weaver, but Kyrie Jackson had excellent coverage.
The top off of defenses, but look at the 6'3" Alabama transfer. Kyrie Jackson, turn around, locate the football. Shador Sanders lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Second and 10. Shador backing up. That was tipped at the line of scrimmage as that defensive line came. Obvious passing situation. This is where the offensive line's been compromised, but they drop 8 against it, and staying in front of Weaver, they're able to secure him after just a gain of 3.5 yards for Ross James. And they are going to fake it, and it is going to work out. Would you look at this? That was from their own 17-yard line as they fake it with Casey Rogers, the big 300-pound defensive tackle. Dan Lanning pulls that out.
Look at this. Everybody from Colorado is looking at the punter who's rolling out to the right. Not just eye candy on offense, eye candy on special teams. Great selling job by the punter, like it went over his head.
3rd down and 9. Nix with time, shallow cross, goes underneath, and Franklin, another flag at the end of that play as Franklin gets enough for the 1st down. Probably a face mask at the end of this play to Troy Franklin. Irving splitting defenders and getting it all back and more. 1st down, Ducks.
Travis Jay, the Florida State transfer who's missed time with a knee injury, out to his left, down here one-on-one.
3rd and 2, Nix to the end zone, and it's into the arms of Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Oregon.
The 6'3" receiver running a fade route. Look at the speed off of the ball. And Travis Jay's 6'2" himself. He has good size.
You see that diamond formation here on the 2-point conversion. Nix goes to the other side and gets it to Franklin. Empty set for Shedeur. As time before that happens. Eventually it closed down, and it was the transfer from the SEC. And a crowd cascading with a roar in his face. Backed up again. This offensive line is such a struggle, and diving for the attempt at an interception on the sideline.
Look at the effort here on the end. Stretching out Hill.
Longtime equipment manager Kenny Farr came up with the idea. Dan Lanning says he loves the concept because he can tell who's working hard based on the colors changing on the field.
Exactly. Can't get away with it. Oh, there's an interception as Colorado's Jaquez Robinson gets the much-needed turnover. And that is the first Oregon turnover of the season.
And a transfer Robinson coming off of a hamstring injury, doing a great job locating the ball. Yeah, he's a guy that has to step up for this offense with no Travis Hunter out there.
Here's tempo. Sanders tackled, sacked. Shedeur backing up again, taken down again, and this offensive line gives way. Thank you, Kevin. Look forward to hearing all the reaction of Florida State Clemson as well. Jordan James breaking tackles and going ahead for yet another first down for Oregon.
He's their most physical runner, and I think you could easily argue that
was a first down as James stays in as the back. And they will feed him, and here he goes. Jordan James able to cut and spin, and another chunk play in the run game for the Ducks as he makes it to the 36. Thank you, Kevin. Look forward to hearing what Kevin and Boog have to say at halftime on this big day of college football. Nix strong arms it, and with these, Troy Franklin into the end zone.
coverage bust on the back end at the safety position, and that is just way too easy. Pitch and catch for Bo Nix and his favorite target.
You know, Jesse, Bo says that Franklin's just such an instinctual football player. Yeah, he's fast.
Get his best players, Weaver and Horn and Edwards, involved in the passing game, but it's hard when you can't block for your quarterback.
Empty look. Shedeur, shallow cross. He goes back to Weaver. And Weaver is tracked down. 3rd and 6. Four-man rush. Shedeur spins out of it. Another man in his face and sacked again. That's the 4th time.
Here, you've got to kick out. I mean, you just can't let him take a straight beeline down the median and get to the quarterback. You've got to create separation between him and the Qs. How much emotionally did Colorado have left in the tank coming into this game?
Bo Nix, after a timeout was used, as he goes right back to Troy Franklin.
He's got another one-on-one up here with Amarian Cooper, his best receiver.
He's going to run it. Nix inside the 5 and inside the end zone. He can do it with the arm and then showcase the smarts with the legs.
Dave Iuli, the left guard, is able to work his way up and get a hat on a linebacker, and that kind of created the crease right there for Bo Nix to use his speed.
Play action on 2nd and 4, and a man right in his face again. That's Jamal Hill, and a flag comes in late. Third down and 3. Wilkerson out of the backfield. That'll give the Buffs a first down, depending on the flag that is all the way back.
Personal foul. Hands in the face. Offense number 55. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Center, and there's going to be kind of a stunt coming from his left-hand side. You'll see him work the D tackle, then come back over. They called that on the center, Van Wells. I think they meant to call that on Jack Bailey,
that's right,
the left guard.
Play caller has got to figure something out with this offensive line situation as Wilkerson takes it straight ahead on what was 3rd and 18. 2nd and 7. Whittington, he catches the seam, and it'll be another first down for Oregon, eventually taken down by Trevor Woods.
And they just split Colorado right up the middle. That time, 3.5 games at Oregon. It just shows you just how good he's been these last 2 seasons.
Knicks, plenty of time to do that. Trayshawn Holden wide open.
It's a nice design by Will Stein, the offensive coordinator. He's got his outside 2 receivers running clear out routes, and that allows the Alabama transfer Holden, and it's too easy of a throw.
Knicks going to loft it downfield to the end zone. Nearly a tremendous effort by Troy Franklin. He was matched up with Cooper.
Pass interference. Defense number 3. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
James, and they get more. Remember what he said to Katie George. We are not satisfied. We are not done. Katie turned to us. She said, is he taking this personal, all the hype around Colorado? Giving the ball to his 305-pound defensive lineman who is playing shield. Shador able to get it to Edwards, and Edwards is wrapped up
again
and taken out of bounds.
Another example of Oregon tackling the catch. Shador doesn't get him to him quickly. Watch out.
3rd and 6. He got run over from the outside, from the inside. Evan Williams again.
Defensive end. It's just not good game planning on that 3rd down. You've got to have another running back that can give you a shot. Dylan Edwards is great with the football in his hand, but he doesn't have a chance.
How about that for a duo? Oh, look at face mask. You kidding me? That was Jordan Dominic who just ripped Bo Nix down by the face mask, and you can hear the cascade of boos from Autzen Stadium.
He intended to do this by any stretch. You do have to keep your composure now, obviously down this much as the game gets on. That's just a...
Shador, downfield strike, and that was batted away. The pass defended by Kyrie Jackson.
He's been winning these one-on-one balls. Here he's going up against a 6'4" receiver, but again, you see how he gets the head turn.
Shador on 3rd and 15 gets the strike, and Weaver rewards him with the first down.
Just getting it to his receiver early here. Hitch, get it out, and when you get it to him quickly, Oregon answered the bell.
And something very unique when it comes to the perception and the attention this week. 3rd and 19 as Shador is going to run for it, and he's able to find that seam out to the right and get the first down. They said, I'm sorry, do you not realize who they're playing? Shador tripped up, sacked again. Jordan Birch was probably the closest man to him. That is the 7th sack by Oregon.
Who had the fake punt early in the game. He is just walking the center, Van Wells.
The 300-pounder who had the fake punt run for 18 yards. Dylan Edwards kept his balance past midfield.
But Joe, what you said a moment ago.
3rd down and 8. Shador with a man in his face that was deflected at the line of scrimmage as Harrison still made a play on it, but it was incomplete.
It's Brandon Dorless who just swam 2 Colorado offensive linemen on the same play. It sort of correspond with Horn and Weaver to be more dynamic for Sean Lewis.
Quickly out to Tavarish Dawson. About all passing time.
Okay.
2nd and 5. Shador. He's just going to go ahead and get it past midfield. Shador got to have it quickly to the outside and gets it with Weaver and Moore as he cuts back before being taken down. It'll be 1st and goal, Colorado. Shador Sanders looking and finding Harrison. So you can forget the shutout. Colorado shows a little something late.
Fake the pitch the wrong way. Cavassier Smoke's going that way, and they're going to get Harrison sneak back across the other way. But you see, Shador kind of fake pitches to the left where nobody is. He's forced to get rid of that thing early. Coaching staff that they're willing to keep fighting and keep competing until the very end.
That is blocked. The extra point attempt by Alejandro Mata. I love everything that Prime is doing in terms of the messaging, in terms of the overused phrase culture change. And the one thing, and we had the chance to visit with them extensively this week, fly out to Boulder and spend a whole day with the program. The one word you will hear over and phrase over and over from the coaches to the players is, we are old school coaches.
Yeah.
Old school coaches. Yeah. And he referenced Mickey Andrews, the old defensive coordinator at Florida State, his defensive coordinator.
Well, who I played against. And really, there are expectations and there are standards that Coach Prime is setting in practice. And if you don't live up to that, there are consequences. If you don't practice hard, if you don't give great effort, if you don't have an intensity, you don't love football, you're not going to play or you're not going to be part of this program. That's how you change the culture, Joe. And I think there's a lot of people out there that see all this and they just think it's always a party in Boulder with the football team all the time and they're not taking it seriously. That could not be further from the truth.